I'm Mark Shaver, and this is my informative video. This is my audience. Thank you. Okay, today I'm doing my informative speech on fire extinguishers. It's important to have the right fire extinguisher for the safety of you and your family in your home. Picking the right fire extinguisher is equally important. Some of the fire extinguishers vary in size as well as the type of fire extinguisher that they are. Here I have a 2.5 pounder, a 5-pound fire extinguisher, 10-pound fire extinguisher, and a couple of 20-pound fire extinguishers. They also vary in the type of fire extinguisher that they are. This one, for instance, is a BC rated fire extinguisher. It's good for liquids and electrical. All the fire extinguishers have the rating on the label itself. The rating corresponds with the type of fire that you're going to fight. For instance, this is an A, B, C fire extinguisher. Now, what's important about this fire extinguisher is it fights a whole range of fires. It's good for a structural fire. It's good for a liquid fire such as grease, oil, fuel. It's also good for electrical fire. If you have an electric fire in the house or maybe on your car, it'll work well for that. Equally important is the type of fire that you're going to be fighting and where it's going to be. If you're in the kitchen, chances are you might be fighting a grease fire or an electrical fire or maybe even a structural fire. Whereas in the garage, you have gasoline, oil, that type of thing, so you might be fighting one of those. So it's important to know what type of extinguisher you need. If you're out in the backyard and you have a fire pit, this particular fire extinguisher will not work because it's only rated for BC. It's not rated for shrubs or paper or structure. This one, on the other hand, is a water extinguisher. It works only for structural fires. You don't want to use it for a grease fire. You don't want to use it for an electrical fire. Water and oil do not mix. When you've decided what extinguisher is right for you, you need to know where to put it. Some good places would be perhaps in the kitchen, maybe in an area where it's easily accessible, but you don't want to put it where a child can set it off. If you have a child or a dog might set it off, so you want to be able to access it but keep it protected. Another good place would be in the garage. You have your cars down there. Some people have lawnmowers. You're going to have oils. You're going to have some chemicals. If you have a fire there, you want to be able to easily access the fire extinguisher to use. When you have a fire extinguisher, when you found the one you need, the system in using it would be called the PASS method. PASS stands for pull the pin. You pull the pin, aim the nozzle at the base of the fire, and squeeze the trigger. Then you're going to want to sweep the fire to put it out. Now, if you've gotten the fire out, it's very important that you still call the fire department because a fire extinguisher may not put the fire out fully, and if you've exhausted the material in it and you still have a fire, you're going to want somebody to step up, come in, and make sure everything's taken care of. That concludes my presentation. Thank you.